Right guys, it is time for another build and we're going to be doing another M01. Now, in an M01 kit, if you watched the last M01 build that I did, I showed you all the stuff that was in it, but I never laid it out. And by laying it out, this is like, there's so much stuff. So with the M01 truck, obviously you get your axles in bag A, you get your chassis rails in bag B, and along with all of the chassis mounts as well. You get bag C, which is a lot of the drive components there. Oh, we've got the springs, so that'll be in there, and the leaf springs as well as in that kit. We've got bag D, which is a lot of the detail work, so all the stuff like the generator that sits on the back and all jerry cans and stuff like that. You've got the exhausts is over there, you've got the front bumper, and yeah, fuel tanks. Bag E is basically the bed on the back, and a few other bits and bobs that complete the back. Right back here to bag F, which is the hinge mechanism for the actual body to hinge forward, and the base for the body as well. And then bag G is the body itself and some of the details and the actual windscreen as well. Bag H is all your wheels and tyres. Bag X is all of your 130 tooth screws and screwdrivers, nuts and bolts and stuff like that, and you've also got your metal work there. And don't forget, when it is you're buying one of these things, you're also going to need a 2.2 gram servo, a low RPM motor I'd suggest, and an ESC. So I've gone for the TS0002 ESC, which is the nice tiny little ESC. Motor wise, I'm going for 150. Sod it, let's go really slow. And then, like I said, the 2.2 gram servo. And I'm also going to be adding this as well, which is the little voltmeter, so I can see how my battery's doing. Cool stuff. Obviously I'll need to get a receiver for it as well. Still toying with the idea of which controller do I use for this, and exactly what am I going to do to it. I want to do something special, but we'll see. But yeah, there's so much stuff. But I need to stop procrastinating, because I've had this stuff now for many months, and I've promised to do this build for absolutely ages. But yes, I'm going to decide exactly what scheme, what theme I want to do. Part of me wants to do a Mike's Man Cave kind of advertising kind of build. Another part of me wants to do some form of I don't know, like a yellow truck, an old beaten up yellow truck like that one, a construction vehicle. I think that might be quite cool. But yeah, I don't know yet, but I need to stop mucking about and I need to just get cracking on with this because time is running out. So, bag A. So, it is already day 2 now, believe it or not. And we've raced ahead and we've got all the way to step 25. So, we've managed to do all of this stuff and boom, there it is. So, as you can see, we have got sort of a rolling chassis, I guess. And we've done all the axles and all the leaf springs, the 2.2 gram servos in there, the motors in there, the drive shafts are in there, the rear axles in, and all of the stuff on the back there. And if you can see, there's some cables hanging out there, which means we've added, there's 3 little LEDs that will fit in there, and I've soldered cables onto them 3 LEDs. So yeah, we've come quite a way, to be honest with you, already. And we've got a lot of bits used up. I've already started on this, just sanding it down with a bit of wet and dry. There's a few marks on there. I've noticed with all Orlandoos, you get these sunken marks on the front here. So I don't know, do I fill it? Should I fill it? I don't know. But yeah, I've started sanding that. Today, I believe what I'm going to be doing mainly is going to be gluing all of the, you can see them all the way over there, gluing all of them bits together. So hopefully I'm going to be sorting the bed out, and that little generator that we was talking about, and yeah, all the little bits and bobs that need sticking together. So I'm going to get gluing all of those and still decide what bloody colour I'm going to do. I ain't got a clue, but we'll see. Right, so it is the morning of day 3 on this build, and I've still not built it. Well, let's recap on what I did yesterday, I suppose. So yesterday I managed to glue all of the bits together that we need to glue together. So we've got obviously that generator, you've got the exhaust pipe there, jerry can, the boxes, the winch thing there, this one here which is the fuel tank. Now in this fuel tank I've actually put 10 grams of weight as well, so a little bit of extra low end weight there. So I've gone ahead and I've made the flatbed on the back, so that's all now glued hopefully together and should be okay to paint now. And I did in the end. I did fill them holes in the end, so I filled them, sanded them back. Hopefully it'll be better than it was. We shall see. So yes, I spent a lot of yesterday procrastinating and just sticking random bits together, but today I believe we should be painting. So I've spent the night thinking about what one do I want to do, what colour do I want to do, and you know something, I'm going yellow. I want to make something that matches my old yellow 6x6 there. So I think that if I made a yellow beaten up old truck, I'll be able to whack that thing on my yellow trailer that I built. So it should be one hell of a rig really. Should go quite well with all the construction-y based stuff that I've been making. So I have decided on what receiver I'm going to put in it, which is going to be the Turbo Racing 7 channel. And that obviously works with this, which is the Turbo Racing TBTX2 controller. This is such a good controller, and it's under £50, and that comes with the receiver. So receiver and a controller, 50 quid. You ain't even got to muck about, have you? This does everything we need to do. And I'll put a link in the description where you can buy them from. So controller sorted, colours sorted. All we've got to do now is paint it, I guess. So I'm going to crack on with that. Right, this was the only yellow that they had in my local model shop, which is flat yellow, which is very, very bright and vibrant, and I don't want it to be bright and vibrant. So what I think I'm going to have to do is perhaps like add 2 drips of this flat yellow. Should be all right. But yeah, so I'm going to try and whack some of that in there, mix it up, and see where we go. Right, so we have sprayed everything that we needed to spray. Hopefully everything we've needed to spray, because kind of run out of the paint. But I think it will do for now. By the time it is that we've done some weathering on some of these bits, some of them are a bit patchy, but yeah, I reckon they'll be all right by the time it is that we've mucked around with them all. But yeah, it's yellow, so I guess now it's time to I don't know, we throw it all together now, I suppose. Let's get building. I can't put it together until I've added all these chevrons, so yeah, I've gone ahead and I've done that, and I've added a MMC on the front of this thing. The bed itself I've painted with chevrons the whole way along, little bits on there. We've added an MMC on it there, chevrons all down this side as well, so we've got a lot of chevrons going on. Yeah, I'm not sure about it yet. This is the front bumper as well, loads more chevrons. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's getting there, it's getting somewhere. I'm still not done yet. I want to add some red to it as well, so I'm going to do that. Right, so I have just finished spraying this. So we've done the red chevrons on the back. Let's break it up a bit from all these black chevrons. So yeah, now I've got to demask it, so I'm going to do that. I might do it in time lapse, eh? And the last piece. Ooh, nice. Now I can get putting it together. Do you know something, guys? I've still got all this stuff to do, so I'm going to end the video here, and we'll do a part 2. That way we can get more in depth with the electronics side. And yeah, so thanks for watching this video, and tune in for part 2, which hopefully won't be long, and we'll get this thing built.